Welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. I am joined by Lizzie, in-market representative for Northwest Territories Tourism. Lizzie, welcome back. I think just give us again, we've heard from you before on NWT, so how do you want to approach today?
Today, I am going to share with agents a cheat sheet on selling everything Aurora in the Northwest Territories with a spotlight on Yellowknife to make it so much easier for them because selling the Aurora in Canada is a lot different to selling it in Europe.
Yeah, thank you. So maybe just start with a couple of the basics about the NWT, please.
Yeah, sure. Let's start with where we are because it's always good to have a refresh on where we are. And we are in the gateway of Yellowknife is in the subarctic region of Canada. So it is easily accessible with a 2-hour direct flight from Vancouver, Edmonton, or Calgary. And it's a great add-on where Aurora is a great add-on to the icons of Western Canada. Add us on to any signature itinerary in BC or Alberta or for the rest of Canada. But because of our access directly under those two provinces, it's a very good add-on to the West, and particularly on our 2 Aurora seasons, because obviously the territories are open year round, but it's the Aurora, why a lot of people want to come. So we've got your summer fall, which is August, September, October. That's one's the Aurora season. And then we've got the winter Aurora season, which is late December through to early April. So
Oh, so not many people would know there are two seasons. There are
two
two
seasons.
distinct
That's right.
seasons.
2 seasons. That's right. And that page explains that. We are actually updating this one. I will send you the draft one. I will send you this original following the call today, but we are updating it to simplify it. So we had some feedback from agents that don't need as many words. No problem. We'll turn it into dot points.
Yeah,
Want to
fair
make
enough.
it a
Quick
nice,
information.
snappy cheat sheet. That's what it's about. So you can open it up and go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, thank you. Now, Lizzie, I know the bucket list way really to do the Aurora is with a fly in, fly out lodge. You've got some of those to talk
We
about.
do. We do. I have 2 here featured on this page that I'll touch on. And right at the back page of this flyer, I won't skip to the pages, otherwise I'll take you through the whole presentation. But I will touch on the end. We've got a map that show you a lot more that there are to choose from. Now, why are they bucket list? It would be because they are even further remote than Yellowknife. So you're looking at catching a bush plane, as they call it there, or a float plane, approximately about 25 minutes further away from Yellowknife, going completely off grid. Now, when you're off grid, that means they fly absolutely everything in and they run off generators. So while the Aurora experience is a bucket list experience, and you could say 5-star experience or legendary experience, the accommodation is basic, and it's important that it's comfortable but basic, and it's important that you reiterate that to your clients. I was even at a Virtuoso show recently showing this, and they said that doesn't matter as long as you're honest, because it's all about, in these sort of, when you're going the Arctic, it's about the Aurora. So 2 featured here. The top one, Namashka Lodge, the only reason the head office wanted to put this in is because they thought it was unique. I'm not sure it's something the Aussies and Kiwis would like because it's self-catered. But if I'm wrong and you have clients that are happy to go to the shopping centre in Yellowknife and get their food and bring it to the lodge themselves and have self-catering, that one's for you. The main popular one at the moment would be Yellow Dog Lodge. That's year round. They have a chef. There's no bringing food. They pick you up. They fly you on their own float plane directly to the lodge. They're open both Aurora seasons, have a variety of accommodation. Their rooms have showers and baths and sinks in them, which can be rare in some of the Arctic areas. But it's important to understand too that even the toilets, it's chemical toilets because you're off grid. But a wonderful experience. Even in summer, you can actually stay on a barge and in a tent on the floating waters to watch the Aurora, should you choose in the summer months. So really, really unique, interesting places when you fly, when you do go one of the fly-in, fly-out lodges.
Yeah, thank you. Looks fantastic. But what about those who are staying in Yellowknife? Talk to us a
Yes.
bit
Yep,
about that, the
absolutely.
option
And
of
and
staying in
this is
town.
the most popular. This is what a lot of the tour operators sell in Australia. This is the most popular, convenient way and the most economical way, because obviously you're going to pay a premium for your fly in, fly out lodges.
Yeah.
So what's really important is you'll see the teepee in a lot of these pictures. And the
Love it.
teepee is very significant in the Northwest Territories with the Indigenous cultures. A lot of the Indigenous own and operate a lot of our aurora viewing locations. The important takeaway here is, though, please let your clients know you don't sleep in the teepee. A lot of people do think that you can sleep in the teepee. They truly are just a shelter, an Instagram moment, or a really beautiful Indigenous story, which it does confuse people because they think, like in Norway or Iceland, you can stay in those globes and sleep under the aurora. And even when I do train, I still get asked if we can sleep in the teepee. You can't. And the important thing is, towards the end of the cheat sheet, I'll have downtown city hotels. They're a really important part of the package that you're selling, because every single one of these operators on the screen only pick up and drop off from downtown hotels. You can't stay at any of these places in Yellowknife. They're all aurora viewing stations, as you please. They're all about 25 minutes out of town to avoid the city lights. They pick you up at around 10 o'clock, 10:30. It'll vary. They do message you, and it's all about the lighting. And then they take you up the aurora experience and they take you back. So there's quite a few featured. You can read and choose what's best, what's interest to your client. In the winter months, that some of them require winter clothing. And I've listed for you if they include winter clothing rental, and if they don't, I've listed for you where you can get the winter clothing rental. So that makes it a little bit easier for you. But because they're all so different, it's good for you to have those options to share with your client. I should say Aurora Village in the bottom right-hand corner here is the most popular one that the Australian tour operators sell. And APT sell them, and Travel Marvel sell them as well from a touring perspective. And what else could I say about them? But so North Star Adventure above, they're also become very popular for more your small intimate groups. So Aurora Village can handle mass tourism. They've got a restaurant, a gift shop, hundreds of acres. North Star is more unique. So that's what it's good to have a read of them all and see what's of interest.
Digest it all.
Yeah.
Thank you. And of course, the aurora is a nighttime activity, talking about being picked up at 10 p.m. at night.
Yes.
So what do you do during the day?
Okay, so I've chosen to highlight winter here, and as mentioned, I am updating it. I'll include some summer as well. But there is so much to do in winter in the day: dog sledding, snowmobiling, ice fishing. That is me pictured there kissing the fish, I should say. And ice roads, going on the ice roads. If you've seen ice road truckers, you can go out and put yourself on their ice roads. That's always a lot of fun. And in the summer months, it's the beautiful Great Slave Lake, going out on the lake, fishing, wildlife viewing, hiking as well. Lots of walking tours out to see Cameron Falls, waterfalls. But I should emphasize too, don't overbook your clients for day activities because they're out so late at night. The feedback I've been given is they do sleep in till sometimes around midday. And then they're happy just to chill because they're going to have to go out again really late at night into the aurora. So definitely have that discussion. A lot of people.
How much sleep do you need?
Yeah, and even think about whether you include breakfast in the package. Who's getting up for breakfast when they're getting home at 3 a.m.? So it's something to think about in the activities. And but this is a snapshot for you to make it easier for you.
Yeah, love it. Thank you. I'm just laughing about being out till 3 a.m. It's not what it used to be. This is Aurora viewing.
Aurora, yeah.
And we all us oldies need our sleep after that.
I went to bed at 3 and it was still going. And my husband stayed till 3:30. And I was like, I've seen it now. I'm tired.
To go to bed. Oh, I love it. Thanks, Lizzie. I think you're just going to cover off now some of those Yellowknife hotels.
Yes, sorry, yes, exactly. So as mentioned, everybody, all those Yellowknife aurora viewing stations, outlets, viewing locations, all pick up and drop off from a downtown hotel. My preference for you would be the top two, the Explorer Hotel and the Chateau Nova. They're the premium properties downtown Yellowknife, and I think they're best for the international guests. The other two I found a little bit more suited to a domestic local market, maybe not having all the things that internationals need. So definitely the top two. A little bit of trivia for you. Will and Kate booked out an entire floor on the Explorer Hotel on their tour of Canada, and there is even a British decorated room in memory of their stay in the hotel. It's very cheesy. but it is there and it's got a great restaurant. I really rate that hotel.
Yeah, cool. This is why it's so good to have your knowledge, Lizzie. You know the
Yeah.
destination, all these products so well. So
Yes,
yes, please do keep in touch with Lizzie about all of this.
yes.
And oh, you're just gonna, this is the map of the fly in, fly outs, right?
That's right. That's right. So as I mentioned, I didn't go into all of them. They're all different, all very wilderness. But the I don't think it's the greatest map. I do think we could work on this for you. But in saying that, the signature fly in, fly out Aurora viewing lodges, I've listed a few more there for you. So if you want to do your own investigation, they're listed there. You can look at them, speak to your preferred tour operator about them, and see what's doable. But they're all different. They've all got something unique to offer. And yeah, that's really a wrap on how to sell Yellowknife and fly in fly out Aurora viewing lodges. Very happy to answer any questions at any time, and you will get a copy of this cheat sheet as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Lots of love and appreciation coming through from the
Good.
emojis there. I love it. Yes, thank you.